Bro, energy vampires are literally the funniest group of people I have ever come in contact with in my life because I've been making memes up in my head because, like, I'm trying to stay. I'm trying. I'm trying to. Oh, why does water got so many bubbles in it? That's how you know it's not good water. Bitch, I'm not thirsty, so. Ooh. Yo, what? Like, what they purify this shit with? Pure water, perfect taste. Bitch, what's in it? Where's the ingredients? That's when you know it's sketchy when water don't got no ingredients on it. Anyways, sorry, girl. It's just funny. It's just funny. It's just funny. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the message because I was supposed to do the math for yesterday. I didn't. So we're gonna do yesterday's message with today's message, okay? Yesterday was the 6th. Okay, I added that up and got 6. Okay, 6 is equality. 15 was the number I got when I added the year and the day, okay? Which is the devil. Okay, so we're in the month of wisdom in the year of God. Devil and equality. This was really just an acknowledgement, I feel like, from the divine that 11 is also justice, and then 2 is the high priestess. I feel like a lot of people who are psychics, okay, tarot readers, are unveiling a lot of truths within the justice system. A lot of the stories that a lot of people uh, are exposing some type of secret government society experiment, okay? And I understand that the government has been working with particular chosen ones in their family to come up against them, to essentially sacrifice them, because if they could have got us to be sacrificed around this time, it would have changed the energy shift within the nation, okay? This was also me acknowledging, and the divine, of course, the divine acknowledging that the devil needs to learn what equality is, okay? Because the way that the devil has gone about obtaining its abundance has not been in a way that has been fair to society as a whole. And this is really the era of life where things get made to be fair so that everybody has equal opportunity, so to speak, okay? How you decided to treat the planet and the people of the planet will be reflected in the karma you were dealt. Enjoy it while you last, okay? So I feel like karmically, even involving the planet, when we think about like global warming or whatever, right? Like, global warming is teaching us that this earth that we live on truly is not promised to us, okay? We were gifted this planet to live on, and over years and years and years and lifetimes of horrible horrible, like, add, like, a lot of things that have been created on Earth have not been for Earth's best benefit. It's only been for humans' benefit. Humans have been selfish and trying to always make the next best thing without keeping in mind the importance of the foundation of the Earth's crust. Like, need I say more? Granted, they'll say science wasn't like that big back in the day, but if you had a mind, you knew how to think, right? Anyways, I also seen the judgment card, and I couldn't help but feel the divine has declared that there will be equality for all to be as they are. Humans have curated themselves through the evolution of humanity, so I feel like we've evolved past devil energy. I don't know what the mathematics and the lunar equations and the fucking astronomical, whatever the fuck, bitch, right? But from what I can put together with my own brain, I feel as though the era of life that needed to be experienced so that, and this is why I really think it's crazy, I feel like all the injustice in the world was really put to teach people who are of the light the darkness, because none of us who are of the light, I don't feel, would be like if once we learned something was bad, we didn't need to continuously do it. Like, we were like, oh, this is bad for X, Y, and Z. I can also predict why this would be bad for a different personality type, so on and so forth, right? So when I think about this, because I really truly feel like there's this global fucking secret, right? Where, and that's why I talk about culture or religion or like skin color and stuff like that, because I truly feel like the government, the powers that be, are really just trying to wash their hands clean of this ginormous secret that they have been keeping from all of us. And this is really the fact that we're all supposed to be free, like money and all this shit. Like, none of this is, like, it's existing because it needed to display what was necessary. But when I think about it in different forms, like, I feel like had we had understood the importance of everything we already had, maybe there would have been less of the adversity that we're facing now. Okay, my brain is a little bit foggy fog. Okay, I pulled the Hierophant and the King of Wands, building a foundation of a more soulful traditional value, sharing divine knowledge of the knowing of one soul. Okay, the secrets of the human vessel, the secrets of our bloodline, the secrets of uh, how we're actually all related and how we're actually all spiritually and soulfully connected. These are the secrets that they wanted to keep from us because it would make it easier to condition, control, and segregate us from one another. And it's crazy because a lot of people, like, if you go back down your bloodline and shit like that, like, you find out that you're related to people. It's like fucking crazy, right? But like, even without the relation, knowing that you share the same blood as somebody, I feel like creates for a more understanding of the mirror effect, okay? But a lot of the social norms and shit that have been made up to identify the humans that operate in society, they go against the essence of the soul, the essence of the spirit, okay? The idea that we all all of our blood looks the same, therefore we are all of one, okay? I really hope that made sense, because girl, I don't feel like anything I just said made sense right now. because I truly feel like there's a secret that's about to be unearthed about these. Maybe that's just what the social experiments are. Because to me, I feel like the social experiment is of certain individuals that come from certain royal bloodlines. Okay, I feel like the great secret was that they wanted us to suffer because of the riches that we had, and not in the form of money, but in the form of what the earth provided to us and how we, gave back to the energies that gave back to us, which is why we had such huge religious practices or things of that nature. Okay, they put us all in this huge shit show to see if they could keep the powers that be from being reborn, or from being awakened to who they are, the truth of not just the tribes, but the truth of the nation as a whole. I really truly feel like we're going back in time, even though we're so far in the future. And the ones that are really going back in time are the ones who are of this royal bloodline. Because even when I think about like the Matrix and stuff, like they looked at Neo as like this god. And like they definitely looked at Trinity as like a goddess too. But like there wasn't this like enormous focus on Trinity and Neo. Like the love underlying story was always there, but it was never like the focus of the movie. I don't feel like, until this part of it came about. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. I'm really just flowing with it. But until all this shit came about with the alignment of the planet and like it being the divine feminine's time, and twin flames going rogue and all this shit in love, like I feel like at each point in life it was just a huge focus on either masculine or feminine energies evolving to their truest potential, which ultimately created more freedom for like their families and stuff. Because think about all the people who became entrepreneurs and have like these really successful businesses. Even to think about the shift in currency, the shift in money, I really truly feel like, y'all, this is weird because okay, let's the sun plus judgment, okay? The sun is 19, knowledge, wisdom is 2. The meaning so the sun is knowledge and judgment is wisdom, bro. Because the sun holds the truth. Bro, what the fuck? The sun holds the truth of many lifetimes that we live. The sun is the only thing that has experienced and been there for every single earthly thing that's ever happened. So the sun's DNA, when I think about the womb and certain people who have access to the Akashic records, there's something about like, okay, like when we think about Egyptian times, right? When we were enslaving our own people, right? It was almost as if like they weren't granted the opportunity to learn or to become anything else because there were bloodlines that were appointed to those certain positions, which didn't make anybody else not able to be a king or a queen, right? This is deep as hell. feel like because there weren't this many countries or this geographically speaking. They say Africa and like Egypt were like the only like there wasn't. I don't know how to explain this, but what I'm seeing in my head is the unearthing of ancient artifacts, scrolls, text, okay, hieroglyphs, right? Being dug up. There are a lot of tombs that are being opened at this time. This is all very ritualistic, okay, because of what is about to be reincarnated. But it's not reincarnated in the sense of being reborn again. It's reincarnation through the soul's activation of the Akashic records, which is the knowing of who you were past life, which is present, because time is linear. So with the sun being in knowledge, when I think of Egypt, I think of the sun, which I think of truth. Knowledge comes from books, it comes from studies, texts, learning. There's a lot of knowledge that comes from Kemet is bitch, what you saying? I don't know, Spirit says say that instead of Egypt. Right, because my daughter's name, Aset, is the ancient Kemetic name for Isis, which is, in layman's terms, Isis is the white name and Aset is the black version. Like, this is how we talk to our brothers and sisters, so our brothers and sisters understand what we're saying. Because we weren't all taught grammar and how to speak and shit like that. Like, but some of the shit I be saying, I can't even spell that shit, if you want to be honest. I just speak nice because they just wanted me to speak nice. So here I am, speaking nice. But this knowledge is the judgment of a nation. How they were able to create the structures, the life, the ways of living, even as far as, because being mummy, like when they were making mummies, this was adding eternal life to the souls of these passed over king, queen, gods and goddesses. What the fuck, yo? This is what they want us to know. Oh, this why the government be watching me. Okay, now I see. Girl, I'm like, what the fuck y'all want? What the fuck y'all want? So y'all don't want us to know the truth, but now that we know the truth, y'all trying to like, ooh, y'all like, shit, we gonna have to get ass something, like, we gonna have to get ass something. Look, well, let's make sure that they know who they are. They're awakened to who they are. Girl, I gotta eat a piece of pizza now. Oh my god, so many hours. Okay. So, for today's math, we got 16, which equals to 7, which is the number of God. My ear itches and I need to scratch it. Let me see where 16 is. So 16 is the tower. Chaos, destruct. Yeah. So this is why a lot of war is being fought right now, because there's a lot of truth that's trying to be covered up. It's also a distraction technique. Okay, it's like, look over here when really you should be looking over here. And for some reason, I don't know, girl, this go back to a download I received a while ago. while ago. Girl, I just thought about something, and I don't know why I just thought about that, but like, oof. Anyways, something about Egypt being the safest place to be in the world, and not because of like the leaders or anything, but because of the shifting of the faults and, and on the Earth's crust. Okay. Um. Yeah. I then pulled the World card, and then I pulled the Tower again, which the World comes out to 3. Understanding this wisdom, understanding how to utilize your wisdom to create new constructs and structures that will serve humanity as a whole. The old frames in which kept society peaceful by lying and condemning them only to be of the vessel rather than to be of the soul are the exact issues that contributed to the earth's crust being faulted. This is why we need spiritual leaders to take charge to create a sustainable foundation, figuratively speaking and literally, that will uplift the minds of every individual that is incarnated on this planet, which will propel society together as a whole. Technology is a huge part of that, yes, but the most important part of it is how we utilize our brains to utilize the tools in which we have been gifted to create everlasting eternity on this structure. I don't know who that was, but good job, homie, because I was having a hard time. Yeah, it's a change in power, for sure. It's a change of power, it's a change of bread. So this is why it's also Judgment card on the bottom with the Empress, which is crazy because this is literally what I've seen before. Girl, damn, fuck. So this is, fuck, what was I gonna say? Let's, damn, it was such a good download, and then it just went away because I started to be human. Right? Are we the only country that has presidential election? I think we might be. This is the reason why America's a fraud, okay? Even when it comes to like the money and shit, like America's very fraudish. There's a really big understanding that we can't ever reach our fullest potential with constantly having somebody new in office, okay? Like, we're never going to be harmony coexisting when we always have a new person in our office. And you're dealing with world leaders who have been the leaders of their countries for a lifetime. And I feel like what's unique about America is that there is these are like souls and entities that are coming up out of America. Like, this is the equivalent to like the Pope energy. Like, people hear Pope and they're like, oh my God. Like, because God, America was placed on the pretenses of God, Jesus, okay? Those are religion. Something about, yeah, that needing to change, okay? Yeah, justice, balance, in order to restore balance in America is going to cause for us to be taught the truths that have been tried to be completely ripped from society as a whole. This also goes into understanding like hieroglyphs. So much going on. But yeah, the justice system is also aware of I heard these false contracts that have been signed on their behalf. Anyways, the teaching of hieroglyphs, they haven't been properly bro, these words just went fleeting my mind. This man is really starting to piss me off. At this point, girl, I'm gonna choose violence. I don't even give a fuck. It's up and it's stuck, bitch. They have not been properly translated, okay? They have not been properly deciphered, these hieroglyphs, okay? And there's a reason as to why they have not been, okay? There are certain codes that have not been properly coded out because of the rejection from the divine. There are appointed people that are going to, girl, my eye, expose the truths of the nation, okay? Death to the devil, though, by the way. Let's just... So while shit is definitely hitting the fan, I feel like it's important to just know what side you're gonna be on, or what side you want to be on, because baby, you get left in the dust if that's what you so choose to be. The world understanding, right? The world as a whole is going through the most biggest understanding. It's an understanding at this point of what it would take to truly have and obtain equality and world peace. Most of the things that stops a place from being perfect are the powers that be, because it's serving them energetically, spiritually. And that's what's about to come out, is how people have been contributing to these energies in a way that's been self-serving. Okay, I heard my cousin was trying to figure out how to have eternal life, girl. I heard he was having to figure out how he was gonna have eternal life, girl. I was like, okay, cousin, that sounds like you taking a lot of time away from other shit, and resources, but you do what you gonna do, baby. Because every single aspect of everything literally lines up. But I'm gonna leave this reading here. Sorry if that was a little bit choppy. I hope you guys took something from the message. If you did and you stayed this long, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.